This is the last WWE SmackDown before we go into this Sunday's WWE Fastlane. So let's see if this week's SmackDown is bad, or good, or horse shit. So let's go with the presentation right now. The opening match for this week's WWE SmackDown is the League of Nations versus Lucha Dragons and Dolph Ziggler. The League of Nations actually defeated, Lucha Dragons and Dolph Ziggler when Kevin Owens, who was in the commentary, interfered with the match. Afterwards, we saw Sasha Banks versus Tamina. Sasha Banks actually defeated Tamina with the Banks statement, but was beat down after the match by Tamina and Naomi until, Becky Lynch ran to the ring and, saved her. So basically, this was, what they did on Raw, but reversed. So if you haven't seen Raw, which I think you have, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, after the Divas match, we saw Chris Jericho versus The Miz. Chris Jericho actually defeated The Miz with the Walls of Jericho, and then after the match, then he accepted AJ Styles' challenge for a match at Fastlane. So this is confirmed that Chris Jericho is gonna face AJ Styles on Fastlane, which I think everybody already known, but I don't know why they tried about it. But anyway, after that match, we saw the second Divas match for tonight, which is Charlotte versus Natalya. Charlotte actually defeated Natalya with the figure 8. Afterwards, Brie Bella showed up for a post-match confrontation, which means nothing because I think it kind of was boring. I'm glad though to see Natalya back on television. I think she has been gone for too damn long, so it's good to see her. Well, now let's talk about the main event, which is Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose versus the Dudley Boys. And the Dudley Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose actually defeated the Dudley Boys via disqualification when finally the Beast, Brock Lesnar, came out and attacked Ambrose. All of the three of the headliners at Fastlane went at it. They was attacking each other. Reigns hit Ambrose with a spear when Lesnar moved, leading to Ambrose attempting to dirty deeds, but getting taken down with a Samoan drop. Lesnar ends up by hitting Roman Reigns with an F5 to his F5, leading to his standing tall, while Triple H came out to stare him down. So basically, Brock Lesnar returned, kicked ass as Brock Lesnar usually do. He's standing tall to talk to point on Triple H, who was standing in the stage with his belt, and I think Fastlane is gonna be the interesting pay-per-view. But anyway, guys, that's all for this week's WWE SmackDown. I think I say this every week, but I think it's this SmackDown was okay. It wasn't horse shit as most like SmackDown used to be. I mean, it had some great matches. The kickoff match or the start, the first match of the pay-per-view. The first match of the show. The League of Nations versus Lucha Dragons and Dolph Ziggler. It was okay. Unfortunately, it ended by disqualification or DQ, whatever. But it was okay match. Afterwards, we saw, as I said, Sasha Banks versus Tamina. It was okay match also. I mean, I like Sasha Banks. I think she's one of the best wrestling divas that we have right now. So can't wait to see her get the title. The Chris Jericho versus Miz match, it was okay. I mean, I can tell you right now, I'm really looking forward to see AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho's match at Fastlane. Hopefully, it will be good because I don't want to sit on my couch in Sweden to watch boring matches in like an hour or something like that. So I think it's gonna be good, hopefully. But it was okay, the match. The Charlotte versus Natalya's match, it was always good. It was okay too. Like I said, I'm very glad to see Natalia back on television because I think she's been gone too long, and I think Natalia is one of, not one of, I think Natalia is um, a talented, wrestling diva or women's diva. I don't know how you say it, but I think she deserves all the respect. I mean, I'm glad to see her back. So the match with her and Charlotte was okay. It was a good match. The main event was kind of new. I mean, Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose teaming up to face the Dudley Boys for some strange reason. It's kind of funny to see face versus face, and this is basically it. Um, Usually, I'm getting very angry when SmackDown ends with disqualification, but this week it was something new because the Beast did his return, kicked ass, and standing tall in the ring to point to Triple H, saying that he's gonna get a title, which I think won't happen because I have a so good prediction that Roman Reigns will take it. But we have to wait and see. But anyway, guys, that's all for me. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next video. My full opinion about this SmackDown is that it gets let's say it gets 8 out of 10. So that's all for me, guys. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next video. And as always, have a nice day. Peace, guys.